Hey guys, and the end spoken label. My friend Lily Massey. Straight over to Lily now. She's going to do. Should we tell people, Lily, how many pieces you're going to do, or leave them in suspense?
Let's keep them in suspense.
Yeah, do it right. Okay. Over to Lily for poem number one.
Okay, so I'm going to start with one of the poems mentioned before. So this is Stitching. Who are you? Tiptoeing across my vision, stalking like the kingfisher along the shores of my memory, reflecting a man I used to know. You imprint yourself in my veins, digging beneath my skin. A peachy smile passes your lips, and I forget my words. The one who speaks so often. A silken trail treads behind you, swollen invisibility lofty by your shoulders, and the screens about your eyes pass a certain sort of intention, something I never noticed before. A patience sits in your frame, outlines your limbs in their lift and their fray. It will not be today, but when the skies turn grey, I will remember. I will remember how you stepped on my heart.
Brilliant, brilliant stuff. That. What I love about Lily sometimes when you do, I always believe with poetry in what a very oral language anyway, and doing it like that. Do you find when you're then reading it out, doing it in your own voice, people look at it in a different way, doing it than actually reading it on the paper?
Yes, I really do. I think that sometimes, yeah, reading stuff out, it just brings it to life. And yeah, I think, yeah, with certain poems, definitely, sometimes it's better to hear it than to read it because it kind of brings across that true intention or the actual intention behind it.
Yeah, no, great, fantastic stuff. Right, anyway, we talked about this piece in the first half, so I'm going to say no more. Back to you for poem number two.
Yeah, let me find it. Let me find it. Let me find it. Sorry, I'm looking for a particular poem. Sorry.
We'll do, guys. We'll come in and I'll talk some nonsense while Lily gets herself ready. And I've been through done this for some overtime before now, where it's like, honestly, people wondering, I have done it on at least one podcast when myself where, oh, they asked me about Andrew, can you read this one poem out? And then you look at the book thinking, heck, where is it? I can't find it. I
Yeah,
can't find it.
I've got it. I've got it.
You
I've got
go.
it.
Right. Back to you for poem number two then, Lily.
Thank you. Okay, so this is kind of a bit more of an oldie but a goodie. And this is Yesterday. Yesterday. The skin on my lips is drying as I speak to you, as I speak to the glowing air of a jolly nation, a bending tree, an operated memory, as I touch a scar on your skin that's splitting, or a lung, but not a heart. Yesterday. And maybe I'll hear your voice, a drone or the laughing apogee of a little girl I used to know when she was still young. I'll catch your snapping hairs as they drop from your head, a lost cause and a sweet dream. Yesterday. But don't kiss me until tomorrow. Under the midnight stars while poppies dance in the sky and call me lawless, or too cracked to absorb love. Yesterday. A flicker I'll never forget. A candle that burns forever in the shape of your silhouette on the pretty white wall.
Excellent. Brilliant stuff. Now, we didn't talk about this one in the first half, but I do remember when I read this one in the book, I loved the use of the repetition of yesterday on that. Now, when did it come apparent to you when you're writing this piece that the repetition would be key to the rhythm of this poem?
I think it was inspired by a poem I heard from someone else, and I feel awful that I can't remember who it was. But they repeated a phrase, and I found it really grounding because when you were listening to it, it was so beautiful and lyrical and complex that having that grounding phrase really brought it back. And so I gave it a go, and I think it gives you that license to kind of drift a bit and have a bit of fun in between it. And also speaking it, it almost feels like a chorus. It kind of brings you back and helps you set the pace.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, it does. It's when you're doing that, it's done really well. Which is this is done really well. It's like it it's like a song-like quality on it. Definitely. Then it really it lets that use of that one word to me. It puts an echo in the rest of the piece and lets you go in all kinds of directions with it. No, excellent stuff. Okay, people wondering now. This is the big finale now. So over to Lily. When boom, 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 boom. When I could put her on the spot now. So
Yeah.
go for it with number three, my friend.
No. Okay, so I'm going to read the namesake poem to finish off. So this is My Fire. Her smell like flowers, the incandescent touch of every beginning, every scent and smile that we used to know. We'll find reflection in scrawlings on the wall and art on the pavement, a step over miles and finding nothing. He'll take my hand as we walk, and that will be enough. For it is in his fingerprint that I fly, in his air that I feel taken beyond the newspaper clippings that decorate my carpet. We would dance together, take an ataratic spectrum through the subway lights, holding our forearms against the cold. He is the embers in my heart and the fire to my flame, making the night sky light like a match, cigarettes he smokes in the sun.
I love that last line. That cigarette smoking in the sun there. It just lets like the image just drifts away, doesn't it? Like the smoke, just like some of the image just disintegrates. Fantastic stuff. Now, as we didn't talk about this
Thank
poem in
you.
the first half, you better give us the gist about this one as well, then, where this came from, Lily, as well.
Oh, okay.
On the spot,
um,
on the spot.
so on the spot, no. So yeah, this one, like Honeysuckle Bride, is about a person who shall also remain nameless, and it's not the same person as well. So, but no, as this one was inspired by someone I know, but also kind of that perfect idea of a romantic relationship, um, which I think you have this kind of see this idealized version of what love is, and I think that this poem is kind of yeah trying to trying to capture that, but yeah with someone in mind, I guess, and that's where I'm going to leave that one.
We'll conclude that question. And I'm not going to put you in the spot anymore, Lily, but yeah, but
No, no, no.
no, we'll move on. So, anyway, listen, that's it today, so folks. Anyway, but seriously, I'm going to chat to Lily for a bit longer off mic anyway, because there's a couple of things I need to make her aware of. So, but Lily, it's been a pleasure today. Absolutely loved it. I can't believe it's been 5 years since the last time I spoke to you.
Me neither. It feels like no time at all,
Yeah,
and
just
and the
goes.
longest time as well.
Yeah,
But no, it's been a pleasure.
yeah,
Thank you for having me.
yeah. It's been great. So we'll go when novels one and two are out. We'll get you back on because this podcast won't be going anywhere. So I can tell you that now. So,
I would love
so
it. I would love that.
we'll talk about that off mic in a minute. But anyway, listen, everybody, that's it today anyway. So thanks again to Lily Massey. It's been a pleasure. So as Don Callis over at AEW Wrestling says, and I don't think Lily knows I like AEW Wrestling, so she'll learn something now. He's got a pet saying that I always wrap up his podcast with is stay safe and stay over. And we will see you all next time.